Hello, and welcome to the world of Pokémon FireRed. Let me introduce myself. My name is Pip, and together we're going to be going through the Kanto Region, fighting battles, collecting Pokémon, and hopefully become the Pokémon champion. I guess we'll see if that comes to fruition, but for right now, why don't we get started? It's my first episode on YouTube, and I'm actually really excited. I'm glad I'm starting with Pokemon. I've enjoyed Pokemon for quite a while now, probably say like 10 years, and it just has a fun world and just fun games itself. I really like FireRed. It might be my favorite, and I thought it makes sense to start the adventure on YouTube with starting with FireRed. So, speaking about adventures, why don't we go ahead and get started. Hello there, glad to meet you. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak. People affectionately refer to me as the Pokemon Professor. I don't really get the tree name professors, like, why trees? But I guess it's a funny gimmick. This world is inhabited far and wide by creatures called Pokemon, like Nidoran and Femia. For some people, Pokemon are pets. Others use them for battling. As for myself, I study Pokemon as a profession. But first, tell me a little about yourself. Now tell me, are you a boy or are you a girl? I like the girl sprite, in fact, but I'm gonna go with a boy. It's just classic. Let's begin with your name. What is it? And as I said before at the beginning of the video, my name is Pip. Pretty simple, pretty easy, pretty catchy. I like it. Right, so your name is Pip. Yes. This is my grandson. He's been your rival since you both were babies. Side note, I actually really like Gary's design, like the black shirt, purple pants, that's really sweet. What was his name now? Gary's actually a pretty good name, but for this Let's Play, I'm thinking of doing a name from another franchise. I wonder if some of you will get this. His name is Luffy. If you don't know, I'll explain in a little bit why I chose this for our rival. What is it, Luffy? Yes. That's right, I remember now. His name is Luffy. Pip, your very own Pokemon legend is about to unfold. A world of dreams and adventures with Pokemon awaits. Let's go. And we've shrunken down. Oh no! Ah! Okay. Just kidding. Alright, so first, of course, we gotta go to the PC and pick up a potion. For those who don't know, a potion heals 20 points of experience, like there it says at the bottom. So it's extremely useful very on. Before we go anywhere as well, I am going to change the text speed. Do we want to change the frame as well? Let's take a look. Kind of like that silvery one. Yeah, let's stick with that. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. So why don't we, since we're about to go on our adventure, let's go talk to our mother. Right, all boys leave home someday. It said so on TV. Oh yes, Professor Oak next door was looking for you. No, like, I love you, Mom? Okay. Let's check out the TV real quick. There's a movie on TV. 4 boys are walking on a railroad tracks. I better go too. I wonder what movie that could be. Maybe a little Stephen King was involved. Why don't we just try to go right into our adventure? Hey, wait! Don't go out! It's unsafe. Wild Pokemon live in tall grass. You need your own Pokemon for your protection. I know. Here, come with me. So now the professor will take us to his lab, and we'll collect our Pokemon. Pretty nice. Should we give, like, Luffy, like, a despicable voice because he's our rival, kind of angry all the time? Let's try it. Gramps, I'm fed up with waiting. Kind of sounds like he's had one too much to smoke. Luffy, let me think. Oh, that's right, I told you to come, just wait. Here, Pip. There are 3 Pokemon here. Haha! The Pokemon are held inside these Pokeballs. When I was young, I was a serious Pokemon trainer, but now, in my old age, I have only these 3 left. He looks like 50 in this. He's not that old. You can have one. Go on, choose. Hey Gramps, no fair, what about me? Be patient, Luffy, you can have one too. Okay, now comes the biggest decision of the game. So why don't we take a look at what our options are for the starters. Why don't we start off with the first Pokemon in the Pokedex, and the one you can choose on the left, Bulbasaur, the seed Pokemon. Bulbasaur is the best choice for Kanto. That dual typing of grass and poison he keeps through his entire evolution chain, and grass does extremely well early on, especially against the first two gyms. Along with that 65 special attack right now, Bulbasaur will be doing work very early on. So I highly recommend Bulbasaur for your run. Following that, the Pokeball in the middle is Squirtle, the tiny turtle Pokemon. Squirtle is actually the best choice if you want to speedrun. Just go look up some videos about it, and that's the one they choose because water does very well late game, but is okay early on. Squirtle's stats are a little more defensive, but I highly recommend Squirtle. It will be a perfect use for a water type, and it's very strong later on. And finally, the Pokemon on the right is Charmander, the lizard Pokemon. Charmander's stats will be focused on special attack and speed. When it evolves in Charizard, it will be extremely fast and hit really hard. However, he's a little hard to get through early on, having weaknesses against the first two gyms. Nevertheless, Charmander is a great choice, even if you want a little bit of challenge at the beginning. Okay, now that we've gone over all the bios for the starter Pokemon, the one we are going to choose is the one right in the middle, Mr. Squirtle. I thought Squirtle would be a good choice because it's not too hard, but it's not too easy through the journey. And also Blastoise is one of my favorite Pokemon, for sure. So you've decided on the water Pokemon Squirtle? Yes, I have. And we get our little jingle to go along with it. How lovely. Do you want to give it a nickname? Absolutely. So I also thought something that would be really fun for this is to give all of our Pokemon we capture a name theme. And the theme I am going with is Naruto. I love Naruto. I've been watching it pretty much since I've been watching Pokemon. But the character we're going with is Zabuza. I love Zabuza, the OG villain. It also makes sense that Zabuza is a water user, so we give it to a water type Pokemon like Squirtle. I'll take this one then. And Luffy received Bulbasaur. Your rival will always pick the opposite Pokemon that counters you. For example, Bulbasaur is grass and grass beats water, so that's why that happens. Before we continue, I would like to not save right now. I would like to check Zabuza's nature. It is a lax nature. That is interesting. So a lax nature is plus defense minus special defense. I kind of prefer having special defense on there. So I'm gonna do some soft resets and see if maybe we can get a better nature. Okay, I found a nature that works. That actually took longer than expected. But we have a modest nature, which is actually pretty good. For those who don't know, natures are a 10% increase in one category and a 10% decrease in another. So for modest, it's increase in special attack and decrease in physical attack. And most of Squirtle's moves will be special. So I think that works out pretty well. Awesome. Cool. Alright, with that all set, I think we should leave, and oh no! Hey, wait, Pip, let's check out our Pokemon. Come on, I'll take you on. And we have our first battle. This first battle is pretty easy. Usually, just spam tackle and you'll be perfectly fine. But yeah, so now I think maybe why some of you have picked on why I picked Luffy as the rival, because like kind of in the anime world, Naruto and Luffy from One Piece are kind of rivals, so you know, from different franchises. So I think that works out pretty well. I've actually never seen One Piece, even though everybody says it's so amazing and such. But so maybe sometime in the future. But for now, he's our rival, and we must defeat him. Hopefully they don't get a crit on us, but at this speed we're faster, I believe, so I think it'll be okay. Nice, okay. This actually got me a little worried. Cool, so get a little bit of experience and get up to level 6, always nice. But most importantly, we will get money! I think that... Who? Was that Clancy Brown? I don't remember which movie. It was just... Money! Oh, Mr. Krabs. It's not a movie. Yeah. Okay, I'll make my Pokemon battle to toughen it up. Gramps, smell you later. You can tell it's kind of made in the 90s. That's okay. Okay, we're on our journey. Woohoo! So we are gonna enter Route 1. Good old classic Route 1. Now if you go to this guy right here and talk to him. Hi, I work at a Pokemon Mart. It's part of a convenient chain selling all sorts of items. Please visit us in Viridian City. Oh, I will do that. I know, I'll give you a sample. Here you go. We got a potion. Always nice. I'm just wondering if maybe we could go without an encounter. Ah, so close. That's fine. And we see a Rattata. A level 4. That's actually kind of high for this area. I'll take you on. Especially... That was a weird. Anyways, we got... He missed. We gotta hit him. Yeah, so these early days, it's just gonna be spamming tackle. Pretty easy. Especially if Rattata does that, we have nothing to worry about. Almost level 7. Okay, one encounter. Not too bad. And we're in Viridian City already. Pretty quick trips. So why don't we go stop by that Pokemon? Let's actually talk to this guy. Want to know about the 2 kinds of caterpillar Pokemon? I already know about them, but thank you there. Oops. Hey, you came from Pallet Town. You know Professor Oak, right? His order came in. Can I get you to take it to him? And we received Oak's parcel. Is parcel a bag or something? I actually don't know. I've always wondered that. What is a parcel? Huh. I think it's some bag because you'll see soon what's he got out of it, but it's interesting. Okay. So now a very simple follow down here. I'm avoiding all the grass for right now to wait waiting to do bios till we can actually capture some of these Pokemon. So cool. And we're already back at the lab. Lovely. Oh, Pip! How's my old Pokemon? Well, it seems to be growing more attached to you. You must be talented as a Pokemon trainer. I mean, I've had like 2 fights only. What's that? You have something for me? And we delivered Oak's parcel to him. Ah, it's the custom Pokeball. I had it on order. Thank you. Gramps! I almost forgot. What did you call me for? Oh, right. I have a request for you two. On the desk there is my invention, the Pokédex. It automatically records data on Pokemon you've seen or caught. It's a high-tech encyclopedia. Glad it's like fits in your pocket because that would be heavy. Pip and Luffy, take these with you. And we received the Pokédex. It's gonna be really useful. You can't get detailed data on Pokemon by just seeing them. You must catch them to obtain complete data. So here are some tools for catching wild Pokemon. And we received 5 Pokeballs, and that's what we were looking for. When a wild Pokemon appears, it's fair game. Just throw a Pokeball at it and try to catch it. This won't always work, however. A healthy Pokemon can escape. You have to be lucky to make a complete guide on all the Pokemon in the world. That was my dream. But I'm too old. I can't get the job done. Again, you may have like a... What kind of hairstyle is that? What's that like middle part kind of thing? He's kind of going like the 3 pixels. But he's fine. So, I want you two to fulfill my dream for me. Get moving, you two. This is a great undertaking in Pokemon history. Alright, Gramps, leave it all to me. Pip, I hate to say it, but you won't be necessary for this. I know, I'll borrow a town map from my sis. I'll tell her not to lend you one, Pip. Ha ha ha! That was a terrible laugh. Don't bother coming around to my place after this. I like Luffy's voice. It's kind of silly, but man, is it hurting my throat. Anyways, why don't we actually go talk to Sis? What happens? Grandpa asked you to run an errand. Gee, that's lazy of him. Here, this will help you. I will receive the town map, even though Luffy said not to. So if we actually check this out, if you open up the bag and look at the map of Kanto, this will probably be the only time we ever open this, because it's pretty, you know, straight paths, nothing too in our way. So, but it's, if you want it, you can grab it here. Okay, now I would say our Pokemon journey is finally beginning. Okay, and with that, I think we're actually out of time today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I actually had a lot of fun recording this, so I'm super excited to get into this YouTube stuff, and I hope you guys are as well. And next time, we're going to be capturing those 2 Pokemon. The thing I want you guys to help me with is thinking of Naruto names for Rattata and Pidgey, and also any future Pokemon. I have a couple in mind, mostly for like the ones for my team I'm thinking of, but other than that, I have no idea. So with that, I thank you guys again so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.